Hey, welcome to day 4 of Reflect and Respond. It's March 20th, 2020. Spring has sprung. We had vernal equinox late last night. So tis the season to really ramp up the walking and biking and hiking. I have a buddy, Gary, who is out hiking the Appalachian Trail right now. He actually started Stone Mountain, Georgia, about 6 weeks ago. And he's working his way up. And I had a little text exchange with him the other night, I asked him if he was concerned about everything that's going on in the world, and he said no. He thinks he's safer out there, and he's going to just keep charging all the way through. He's just totally loving it and not missing the drama of society. So Gary, and his trail name, by the way, is Mango. So depends how things go. Mango may be responsible for repopulating the world. He could be the only healthy guy left. So we'll see. Speaking of, so if you're inclined to pray and or send positive vibes, please keep Mango in that space in your heart as he makes his trek north. Speaking of names, of trail names, we now have quarantine names. And your quarantine name is made up of 2 parts. The first part is the emotion you're feeling right now. And the second part is whatever item you last grabbed out of the pantry. So for me, my quarantine name is Anxious Crackle, because I went and reached for a handful of Hershey miniature crackle bars that sits in our pantry right there on the side. Kind of my go-to emotional numbing grab. And so I'd love to hear, I want you to think about it, and I'd love to hear what read your nicknames are. If you just put it down in the comments down below, it'd be awesome. See what kind of creativity, what people are feeling and what people are eating. The social distancing etiquette that's being evolved is it's pretty cool to see the different ways that people are trying to stay connected. I mean, we've got to stay apart, but we're social beings. We need to stay together. And team that I've worked with for the last 10 years is actually having a virtual happy hour this afternoon. And originally it was scheduled for 4:30. As the banter went back and forth, and you saw the technology using a Skype program that people can dial in and get the video. And you combine that with some day drinking, and you can actually move up the start of that virtual happy hour. In fact, I think there may be some vaccination events going on that started last night. But as I think about it, I'm not really a happy hour kind of guy. I'm not a drinker. I don't mind going and being there and for, what could be 1 or 2 drinks for some of you maybe. But I thought about it with this virtual happy hour. You can, if Jimmy from accounting gets a little handsy, or Sarah from marketing starts talking about her kids and her vacations and her cupcakes, I can sit there with a smile and just, with a keystroke, put them on mute and just keep smiling. So that may have some real benefits. Make people feel good and connected without getting too much into it. In our house, Lee and I have done some FaceTime with our grandchildren, reading them stories. So instead of having them on our laps, and we took here's a kind of a picture of kids listening, sort of listening. They have to listen to Dajo make up voices and change stories and be goofy, but it all works. I also wanted to follow up on my challenge yesterday about reaching out to 3 people. Uh, as a result of that, I had 2 phenomenal conversations and I had 2 great text exchanges. And everybody seemed to be grateful that I had reached out. But what's amazing is how much better I felt. And that's the magic about relationships, and when you're doing something selflessly, thinking motivation for somebody else, the love that comes back is multifold, and I definitely got a feeling for that yesterday. On the small business world, I had the chance last week to get in and support. I went and saw my acupuncturist, saw my massage therapist, went to my doc. I got a vitamin B infusion. Tried to set something up with my chiropractor. Didn't get to see him till yesterday, so I did get that taken care of. I reached out to my barber yesterday afternoon, and just as I had reached out to her, the governor of Pennsylvania had shut down all non-essential businesses. So as I think about this, if you have an opportunity to book and pay for sessions in advance, or over tip if you're going to pick up or something right now, and over tip the staff that's helping, a little bit more up front may take the anxiety and some angst out of the lives of the people that are serving you. So something to think about. I wrote a poem for you. Technically, I wrote it 12 years ago. Maybe it was 8 years ago, but it's for you. So I'm going to title the poem as 10,000 Years, and it goes like this. I've known you for 10,000 years. I'll know 10,000 more. This time and space reverberates as random runes implore. The constellation of our scars crisscross our journey sky, reveal the wounds I choose to keep and those I bade goodbye. Hafiz nights with Sanskrit specks, roomy days of grace and grit, stepping stones burn deep within, timeless sparks dance, unveiling our souls. It knows no grief, just sacred etchings that taunt the timid, while subtle sparks ignite the thaw, casting light upon our scars. I know you as I always have and suspect I always will. What seems so random is so profound, this vibration of our souls. We've now danced for 10,000 years. We've been this way before. Our supple souls are holding hands. Let's dance 10,000 more. We're all in this together, gang. Let's not react and attack. Let's reflect and respond. This is Anxious Crackle signing out, sending love and aloha from Pat's Basement in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Make a great day. Love ya.